So, now Bay Track Roller Derby is played with 2 teams of 5 skaters out there. So each team's gonna field 5 skaters when that whistle blows. You're gonna have 4 blockers and 2 jammers. So once they blow that whistle, I'll introduce you to our different positions. Keep in mind, ladies, this is a demo jam. Let's not get crazy just yet. All right, so the 2 jammers tonight, we've got Dolly B. Rotten. Dolly, go ahead and wave your hand. And we've got Pandemonium. These 2 people are your scorers. They're the only ones who can score points for these 2 teams. Everybody else that you see out there, those are your blockers. Blockers, go ahead and wave at the crowd. All right, so you've got 3 blockers on each team, and then you've got 2 special blockers up front. Those are your pivots. They have special powers. They can magically become the jammer. We'll see if that happens tonight. So what happens when they blow the whistle? The jammers are gonna race through that group of blockers. That's called your pack. So let's go ahead and start moving slowly as if the whistle had been blown. So go ahead and go for it. So Dolly and Panda are trying to bust through. Now Dolly is through. She is your lead jammer. Panda is still stuck in the pack. Now she's out. Dolly's coming around. You don't get any points on that first pass, but now coming up, the green blockers are gonna try to stop Dolly, while the red blockers try to push holes open to get her through. Dolly just got 4 points by passing all 4 of those blockers. And you see what she just did? She touched her hips and her head, and that called off what's called a jam. This is played in 1-minute increments. That's your jam. It can be stopped early if your lead jammer wants to stop the other jammer from scoring points, if she's tired of trying to push on those girls, or she doesn't want to do it. So after that, they line it up, do it all again for 4 quarters of 10 minutes each. So let's get it going, y'all. Looks like we've got Dicey on the line for the Cupcakes, and Panda's back out there for the Bio Babes. And our first jam is off. Dicey's trying to get through on the low side there, but Daisy Nukes is giving her a hard time, and Star's reforming. Oh, and Dicey's free as your lead jammer. Panda's still stuck up in the back there. Ooh, and Temperamental lays her out. Dicey sneaks through on the scoring pass without even getting touched. So it looks like the Cutthroat Cupcakes are drawing first blood. And it looks like we've got a penalty on number 77, which is Temperamental. She got an arms ball. Now this game isn't quite the WrestleMania-style roller derby you might be expecting. We do have some rules. You can't go throwing elbows. You can't go clotheslining people. We do all have jobs, and we have to go to work on Monday. So if you throw an elbow, you're going to get called on it. Unfortunately, Temperamental got caught. Funky Monkey's trying to hold off Woody from getting lead jammer. Oh, and Woody gets through.
Woody is loose in the forest. She's my favorite jammer to watch in action. She's got such style. Oh, around the flank, Woody gets a full pack score. She is so graceful.
So one thing you might notice is that the Cupcakes only have 3 blockers right now. In Bay Track Roller Derby, when somebody gets a penalty, they have to sit the next jam. And so your team skates short for that 1 person. So right now the Cupcakes are a bit outnumbered, but Woody still made it count.
All right, 60 seconds to glory as the jam, 1 minute at a time. They've got to cause as much damage as they can, screwing her up and racking up all those points. Looks like we got Dolly B. Rotten up on the jam for the Cupcakes versus Daisy Nukes, captain of the team for the Biohazard Babes.
And we've got a multiplayer block on Funky Monkey, and Is He Dead with Plucking Out of Play.
Is he dead? Oh my gosh, first penalty. Let's hope he keeps him down.
So So a blocking out of play penalty happens when you hit the jammer either too far ahead of the pack or too far behind the pack. You gotta stay in close. And we've got a foot race here, y'all. Dolly is gonna try to get past that green wall and score those points, and they call it off. And she gets it.
Fantastic tactics on Dolly's part. She just got past the whole team and calls the jam off.
So Dolly gets that full pack score and called it just in time, and the Babes got nothing.
19-0 in favor of the Cutthroat Cupcakes.
So this is a really important game for the Cupcakes tonight, y'all. Our current standings going into Game 3 tonight, the Maidens of Malice are in first place. They're undefeated at 2-0. The Biohazard Babes and the Queens of Chaos are at 1-1, but the Cupcakes are at 0-2. And y'all, these are last year's 2008 champs, so they are not used to losing. They are going to be hitting hard and taking names tonight, y'all. They want this win, and they have to get it to stay in the running for champs.
Dicey is rolling the bones and setting up here to get that score. Holy smoke, she slipped through that pack, almost all the way through past Dread Velvet, our new skater. Looks like we got Wildwood up on the jam for the Cupcakes again. Oh, timeout!
Got an official timeout. You'll see this happen every now and then when there's too many penalties to keep up with. Sometimes it gets a little crazy, y'all.
Crazy on the track, and the refs got to take a timeout. There was so much going on. Hey, Jane, how's it going over there? Jane, wave, oh yeah. She's her birthday girl tonight. How you feeling on your birthday, Jane? Feeling good? Feeling, it's one more year of awesome you, that's what it is.
Well, we got a minute. I want to take everybody's attention over to that corner back there. Your Southside Elite team is traveling all over the country. They go from Tampa to Seattle to LA to Philadelphia. So they're selling some raffle tickets over there in that corner where you walked in for a Yeti cooler filled with all sorts of booze, y'all. There's a $50 gift certificate to Backfish Brewery. There's 8 passes to St. Arnold's. There's a bottle of Crown Royal. There's too much to count. You should go over there. Check it out. Tickets are $10 a piece or 3 for $25. Help send our girls across the country to play the sport, y'all. We could really use your support. The drawing's happening tonight at halftime of the second game. You don't have to be here to win, but you should stick around anyway.
It is a fantastic prize package, folks. Don't miss out on a whole Yeti cooler full of all kinds of expensive drinks you can share with all your friends. Throw the party at your house. That is a portable party right there, and it's going to fund all our Southside Roller Derby Elite Team girls traveling around the country. They can sure use your help, and I think you could use a party, so buy your raffle tickets now.
Looks like they've got all penalties squared away. Ooh, and there are a few of them. On the green side, number 48, Legs Benedict, has got an arms penalty. And we've got a cut on the jammer. It's a double jammer down situation, folks. So what happened is both of the jammers in this situation scored a penalty. That was Dicey and the jammer on the green team. And so in that situation, you can't have a jam without a jammer. So you just pull the blocker and send it off.
All right, looks like we got ourselves a jammer race. Is Dolly going to pull it off again and just sneak in some points ahead of Star 69?
Good, Mojo's trying to call it high. Oh, and Dolly sneaks through.
I think Star might have got a point.
Oh, it looks like Star made it through just in time. Scored 3 and 4, so it's a wash.
All right, Star 69 scoring the first points of the night for the Biohazard Babes. Fantastic high-speed skating, Star, one of our newer gals. Good job.
And it looks like we didn't have any penalties last jam. So we've got a full pack here, y'all. Lou and Woody is out. She's your lead jammer. Panda's trying to push through, though.
Woody is wild and she is loose.
Trauma and Temperamental are trying to hold her off, but they got a little too far from the pack. Woody makes it through and calls off the jam.
Once again, Woody shows why she's one of my favorite jammers to watch. She can dodge and weave and juke it all around that pack. Love to see her in action.
Oh man, it looks like they caught her doing something bad though. We'll see what it was.
Got a little too wild, Wildwood?
Oh, and they called a back block on her. There are certain places you just can't hit, folks, and she hit straight to the back. It's kind of frowned upon. So, Woody's gonna sit in the box, and the Bates have what's called a power jam. So in this situation, Legs Benedict gets the full minute to just be the only jammer. She gets to score as many points as she can score, as long as she can make it around those cupcakes. Now that might sound like it's not a big deal, but those cupcakes can put up an awesome wall. The Bates are holding up a really strong wall back there, though. They've got Roby back there. Roby wants to know, and that's holding back the pack and keeping the cupcakes from making any contact in the front. Let's see if Legs can get through on her scoring pass and get some points, y'all. Cheer her on. Let's hear some noise from the crowd.
Biohazard Babe cheer section. Drum it up, man! Oh yeah, this is your moment to make a comeback.
She's still got some time on the clock. You never quit in a power jam. All right, Legs makes it count. She's got 4 points. And it looks like Trauma Queen is going to the box for an arms penalty.
Are you getting postal on us, Trauma Queen? You're supposed to set an example for the school. All right, it's time to bring it back with Star 69 in the jam.
Speaking of Trauma Queen, while we've got her in the box, many of you may have seen this was both Nurses Week and Teachers Week. Trauma is a double whammy. She's a school nurse. So let's give a shout out for Trauma and all of her hard work with those kids. And her little baby just turned 1 today. Happy birthday to Luke.
All right, looks like we got Dicey rolling the bones and getting ready to ram the back of the pack here.
She's on the high side trying to find a hole in that wall. Oh, and Star skates by right on that inside line.
Snuck it in, Star 69.
So in that situation, when the jammer that was not the lead jammer passes the other jammer, Star is now our lead jammer. Star is the one
Holy smokes, Star.
But Star's never saying die. She's going and going for as many points as she can get.
Star is a one woman wrecking crew tonight. She might have got a double. She got a double pack score.
And it looks like we got some penalties along the way, unfortunately. Star's getting hit with a cut penalty, and I think we've got one more. So this will be a power jam for the Cutthroat Cupcakes. Oh, no, double jammer down again. Dicey's in the box for an arms penalty.
Star 69. Fantastic job on that jam. Looks like we got ourselves a timeout.
Looks like the Cupcakes are going to take a breather to get everything squared away. Develop a game plan for the rest of this quarter. While you've got some time, if you're moving over there to check out that Elite Raffle Box, $10 a ticket or 3 for $25. Make sure you check out the Southside merch. We've got awesome stuff there for our whole league. You've got t-shirts for every single team over there. Pick your favorite team and support them. Show them, wear their colors and stuff. Raise some money for the league.
Gladiator Camp. Raise your hands. Gladiator Camp. There you go. Check them out. You need a fitness program. They've got food. They've got exercise and all. You can check them out. Group effort. You can coordinate with them at Gladiator Camp. They'll take care of all your group fitness needs.
And I tell you, we've got a few Derby girls who are regular Camp Gladiator participants. Evil Eye Candy will be one who'll tell you that it has changed her game. She will have get up and go that she has never had before thanks to Camp Gladiator and going on a regular basis.
All right, looks like we got ourselves, is this a power jam? No.
Oh, and we've got a penalty being challenged by the Bay.
Got a penalty being challenged. Got a little more time on our hands here. Hey Jane, how you doing over there? You ready for your moment? Want to stand up, Jane? No, you want to stand up? Oh, well, Jane, wave your hand again. That's Jane. She's her birthday girl. This is your moment. This is your special day, Jane. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Jane. Happy birthday, dear Jane. One more year of awesome. It's Jane. Happy birthday, honey. We're glad to have you here at the Pasadena Convention Center.
So when a penalty is called, each team is allowed 2 challenges per game. So if they don't think it was a fair call, they think the judges or the refs made a bad call, they're going to make a challenge. And what they can do is go over there, they plead their case, the other team will plead their case, and the refs will go back and talk like they're doing right now and see who saw what. And if everybody agrees, then the penalty's upheld, and the challenging team will lose a timeout for that half. If the penalty is overturned, then they'll return their challenge, they don't lose their timeout, and their players pull off the bench, and they get to skate with that skater in.
All right, how's our biohazard baked cheer section doing up there? Drummer! Heck yeah! Those guys got spirit. Biohazard Babe's got a lot of backing there. They got an entourage.
And I think, is that Funky Monkey's entourage? Yeah, that's right. She brings the crowd.
Heck yeah, Funky Monkey. She's got her own business. She's also a sponsor of the Southside. You should check out Funky Monkey Boutique. You can get all kinds of customized stuff. Don't just get a birthday present, get one with their name on it from Funky Monkey Boutique.
So it looks like that penalty is going to stand. And so Babes are going to lose 1 timeout on that lost challenge.
All right, the jam is on. Time for some action, folks. We got Dolly up for the Cutthroat Cupcakes and Daisy Nukes ready to lay down the weapons of mass destruction.
So you'll remember this was a double jammer penalty situation called double jammer down. So each team gets to still field their jammer, but they drop a blocker in place of that penalty jammer. And Dolly is out back first. But Daisy Nukes is not far behind her. She's just made it through. And Dolly's through. She's going to make it around and try to get another score.
First up, calling it off. Denying Daisy the points.
Little cat and mouse game there, letting her get so close that she thinks she's going to get the points, and then Dolly calls it off right when it's within reach.
Right now it's looking like 38-17 advantage to the Cupcakes. But you saw in a power jam sometimes how swiftly that score can swing. All right, Pandemonium is working her way through that chaos that she switches through. Getting held off by the Mojo. Now she's loose.
You may have noticed just then that the Cupcakes had to just let Panda skate right by. What happens is that the whole pack of blockers has to be within a certain distance of each other. And if you get too far, you're not allowed to touch that jammer. Ooh, and Temperamental laying a solid hit on Pandemonium, sending her to the infield.
Pandemonium. Oh, Woody goes down.
He went down
Spinning out
hard
like
there.
a Formula One car, losing it on the track.
Looks like it may have been Dread Velvet that took her out. We'll see if that was a clean hit or maybe it's called. Looks like we've got a penalty on green, 8500 failure to rear is Roofie Punch and Reprimandness. And on the scoreboard, running all of our technology tonight, Joker.
All right, time for some action. This is what you came here to see. Oh, we got Star 69 up on a, is it a power jam with our Star Jammer tonight for the Biohazard Babes. Watch out, Cupcakes.
Looks like the Babes are opening the quarter with a power jam. Let's see what Star can do with it. The Cupcakes have a full pack of blockers out there, so it's not going to be an easy task. Oh, and Mojo knocks her out to the inside.
Mojo's got the skill, knocks her out.
Oh, and Star skates by just on the inside, coping.
All right, Star is loose. It's time to rack up the points and make up some difference for the Biohazard Babes.
And the Babes are charging up against that cupcake wall, trying to bust them up and make some holes for Star to get through, but they just can't keep up. Mermaids and Nukes are up there. Daisy Nukes trying to make some holes for her, but Dolly's keeping her team in line, and there's just no help in there.
Getting stuffed by the Mojo and Obi-Wan Kenobi, laying down the power of the Force.
And Star gets away with 3 points on that power jam, but we've got some blood drawn. Number 721, Mojo's going to the box for arms, and number 82 from Green is in the box for arms as well. I believe that's Daisy Nukes.
Daisy Nukes, Mojo is a no-go. Oh, Oscar Power's favorite gal has been in the party.
One of the questions I get every now and then is about the extra gear that you might see Nukes wearing. She's got shin guards on, like a soccer player. I can tell you when you go down on one of those skates as a derby girl, that shin pain is unlike anything you've felt. So you'll see a few girls wearing some extra gear like that. And it looks like Legs Benedict gets Dicey into the inside, but she's up and back going in no time.
Dicey is ready to roll the bones. Lead jam for the Cutthroat Cupcakes. Let those Biohazard Babes get away with too much tonight.
And Pandemonium's out of the pack and making her way around. Drama takes out Dread Velvet, trying to bust up some of the and Dicey slides through with no touches there.
That was some fantastic maneuvering, Dicey. She was how to roll those bones. Picking up a full pack score there for the Cupcakes. It is now 46-24. Advantage to the Cutthroat Cupcakes.
And on the jammer line now, we've got Dolly B. Rotten for the Cupcakes and Daisy Nukes for the Bio Babes. Dolly's out first as the lead jammer. Nukes was almost free, but Mojo just wasn't having it.
Mojo slapping. No, that was Obi-Wan Kenobi slapping the deck hard.
Mojo tried a technique that's called bowling. When you see when you want to make a hit, but you're not quite there and your teammate's a little closer, you can use your teammate as ammo and just shove her right into the girl you're trying to hit. That's what we call bowling. And it looks like we've got a penalty on 8500, which is
Funky Monkey.
Directional block. So you'll see in roller derby, you have to keep moving forward, folks. Flat track, you can stop. Flat track, you can move backwards. Bank track, we don't allow that. We want the high speed if you want the big hits. So you cannot hit backwards. That's a directional block, and that's why Monkey's in the box right now.
Oh, Temperamental goes for that late attempt to drop the 69. All right, we get ourselves a little bit of the jam race with the Wildwood swinging around. Through the pack she goes and comes up. Fantastic jamming skill from Wildwood, a full pack score.
Ooh, and it looks like somebody got a little heated. We've got an unsportsmanlike conduct on Temperamental and an arms on Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh my God, Temperamental. Are you living up to that name? Are you throwing a tantrum out there?
there are two penalties that can get kind of attitude penalties. There's insubordination and unsportsmanlike conduct. Unsportsmanlike is when you're being unfriendly to your fellow skater. Insubordination is when you're unfriendly to a ref. So it looks like Temperamental may have gotten a little feisty with one of the babe skaters.
She had a little too much Red Bull before the game, maybe.
They'll
Give you wings and give you bad brain dignity.
And Pandemonium's out of the pack, pushing through, and there's a pile of turn two.
That looks like 45 on a bad day out there.
And Dicey doesn't want any part of that, so she calls it off before Panda can get back through for another score.
That was one fantastic NASCAR-style pileup. Oh no! Mojo! Are you a naughty girl today, Mojo? Once again, Mojo is a no-go with a penalty.
Mojo got a penalty for a low block. So as we've talked about, there are some certain zones you can hit and certain zones you can't hit. And you can't hit a skater below the knees, so that's going to be a low block.
We're going to have to find out who are penalty queens here at the halftime. Mojo just might be in the running.
Dolly gets 4 points for the cupcake. And it looks like Daisy Nukes scored a low block on that. So she'll be moving to the box. So that looks like that's going to be a power jam for the Cupcakes. And it looks like the Babes are going to take a timeout right now. They're going to just take a breather and get everything squared away before they move forward and get a plan for defending this power jam that the Cupcakes are set up for right now. We've got a few people in the center there that are also part of our Teacher Appreciation Week. Whip Stitch is one of our teachers. Malibu Vader is a principal. A Soul Charge is a teacher. The Icebox, I don't believe, is out there just yet. Legs Benedict. There we go. She's here somewhere. And Legs Benedict is another one of our teachers for Teacher Appreciation Week. And I want to throw out who recently passed the bar exam and graduated from law school, y'all. Give a shout out to David, the Defroster. I've been left unattended. How this goes. Woody is coming through it. Oh, she hits that green wall and goes down. But she's making it through. That makes the points count here. So in a power jam situation, what you want to do with the Cupcakes is hold this wall really slow. You want to keep those green skaters from going as fast as they can, because then your jammer has to skate that much faster when they get their points. You'll see the Cupcakes forming a back wall there. They might go up and pick off one of the green skaters and try to hold her back so they can slow that pack down and control the pace of skating so that Wood can just use the least amount of energy necessary. And what you saw right there, if Roby had been a green skater, may have been a back block, but thankfully you can hit your teammates all you want. So we've got a back block on 53, which is our jammer Woody. And on the green team, the Babes, 30-6, which is Izzy Dead, got a low block. else in the music. Alright, so Panda's up there taking over for the power jam. She's trying that high side. Let's see if the Cupcakes can hold their ball. So the Bio Babes are doing now the exact same thing that the Cupcakes were trying to do in that last jam. They're trying to slow down the pace of play so that Panda can get around as fast as possible without getting tired. The Cupcakes, on the other hand, are going to try to go as fast as they can. Daisy Nukes is up here putting it too temperamental. She just hit Roby-Wan Kenobi to the inside, and so she's going to use one of them to slow down play. And instead she went and played some offense to try to make her jammer through. And it looks like it was 3 points on that power jam for Pandemonium. And no penalties. Good job, ladies, on a clean jam. Dicey's pushing through but gets hit to the inside by Star. Izzy's trying to play some offense and get her jammer through. Foot race, and it looks like Dicey made it out just in time to call it off before Mace took it away from her, and it's no points scored. One of our other nurses we have out here for Nurses Week is our bench coach, Evil Eye Candy. She's bench coaching for the Cupcakes. She is a labor and delivery nurse. And it looks like that might be halftime, folks. So why don't you take a break, stretch your legs, check out our awesome sponsors, Camp Gladiator and Prove It. Go buy some tickets for the raffle and some merch. Grab a drink at the bar. Make yourself some home. On those high turns, it doesn't just come in a month or two. These skaters have been working on that craft for years. And it looks like we had another clean jam to start off the half. So Woody is going to take on the leg Benedict. Woody's trying to push Izzy play out of dead. Izzy dead out of play. And she gets through as lead jammer. And Mojo stops legs there on the low end, and it's one-on-one there. Mojo is holding her top. you don't do that, you're getting a penalty.
Mojo is starting to rack up a stack of penalties here. She might be one of the penalty queens. I guess we'll find out at the third quarter who her penalty queens
Legs
are.
Benedict is pushing through, and she is your lead jammer.
Legs Benedict, let's stretch him out.
Dicey's still trying to push her way through that one-on-one she had with Daisy Nukes, and she pushes Nukes into the infield and lays her on a rear. Ooh, and Legs goes down hard. And she calls off the jam. Looks like Legs went down on number 118, lockdown. We've got a penalty on 48, that's Legs Benedict. It looks like it was a low block.
A low block from the legs.
So Woody is going to have to make this one count. This is a power jam for the Cupcakes.
All right, it is 81 to 28. Favorite the Cupcakes, so let's see what Woody can do.
We've got some jostling there in the pack. Everybody wants to make sure their strongest skaters are in for those power jams and that everybody's lined up well. And man, Woody just slides right through. It's a thing of beauty. The Cupcakes are keeping this pace slow so that Woody only has to do the minimal amount of work. And Woody beats him out of play.
All right, Woody go. She is on the loose with a power jam. The forest just got crazy after dark.
Oh, that was a big hit, sending Woody to the inside. Star sweeps down to the bottom to try to catch her, but just barely misses. And Woody pushes through and gets all those points.
All right, there is a wall of Cupcakes that hold on to coming, and that's it. 60 seconds to glory on the big track at the Pasadena Convention Center.
And Woody got 10 points off of that power jam, y'all, and she worked for every single one of them. Let's hear it for her, y'all.
For everybody. Time for Dicey. Whoop, we got ourselves a timeout, folks.
One of the things you'll notice about roller derby is each player is normally wearing a jersey that's the same, but everybody gets to express their individual style in their own way. You see different pants, shorts, hot pants, leggings. You see some people in some pretty awesome fishnets. You see glitter. You see our faces, mermaids, sport a pretty fierce looking hit clown face tonight. So I definitely recommend walking around and just checking out some of that derby makeup. They're called bout faces. Those bout faces are pretty epic. The Maidens of Alice are known for bringing some pretty awesome bout faces.
That's right, folks, and if you want to put on your own bout face, you can join the South Side Pearwood Skate Center. Every night they've got classes from beginner to expert to elite at the Pearwood Skate Center. You can join these roller derby girls out on the track yourself.
And if you may not want to, maybe your daughter does. We've got juniors too, y'all. So send your girls out. Let them build that self-confidence that they need to get through life and be a confident woman.
All right, it is Dicey up against the Mermaids. Is she going to swim through the pack and start racking it up for the biohazard babes? Yes, Mermaids is out loose. Lead jam.
Oh, and there's a pile up there past turn two as Dicey's trying to slide through those biohazard bays.
Getting held off at the last minute by Dread Velvet, one of our newest skaters.
Dicey gives it to her and sends her to the inside line.
All right, Biohazard A, we're looking at 4 answered points in that jam.
And it looks like the Cupcakes have another power jam coming. Mermaids is in the box on a cut. Now what that means, y'all, is that if you're passing a skater, you gotta keep all your wheels on the track. So if you drop off the track and you improve your position or get past one of the other skaters, so Mermaids must have passed a Cupcake while she was hit off the infield, they're gonna call that as a cut, and you have to sit the next one out. And Dolly is looking to make this power jam
defense player. She is fantastic on the jam as well.
And what you're seeing right here up at turn 3 is that this wall of Cupcakes has Izzy dead back as a goat. So the Cupcakes are controlling the speed of play right now. The Biohazard babes up front have to let Dolly go because they are out of play. If they hit her, they will get a penalty. And the place of the pack, the position of the pack is determined by the most skaters of both teams. So if you've got 4 Cupcakes and 1 Bio babe, that is the pack.
All right, 60 seconds to glory on the jam. Holy smokes, we got a stack of penalties here. Looks like the Biohazard babes have got a little.
Oh, the babes have quite a few there. We've got stopping on 419, blocking out of play on 419, and blocking out of play on 69. So Pandemonium scored 2 penalties in that jam, and Star ended up with 1. That blocking out of play is what happens when the pack is held back like the Cupcakes were holding there. And you go a little too far forward and you make contact with that jammer, they're going to call it every time, folks.
And she got my favorite penalty, stopping. I don't like to see the action stop on the track. That's the advantage of bank track over flat track. Everything keeps going. Like, Woody, keep going around that track on the lead jam. Mermaids is loose.
So Woody's coming up. Oh, and Trauma sends Funky Monkey into the middle with a good solid shoulder hit there.
Hard smack from that school nurse gone bad.
Now, as you may notice, roller derby is a bit of a tough sport. So every now and then we have an injury. That certainly should not happen tonight. Let's everybody knock on wood. Woody, who you just saw flying around the track, is fresh back from an injury, folks. She had a pretty serious ankle break last April at a tournament on our elite team, and she has come back with a vengeance. She's stronger and faster than ever, and it was Derby that drove her to get healed and get back on the track as soon as possible. And she's kicking butt and taking names, y'all.
All right, Dicey, she's ready for Vegas. She's rolling the bones and swinging around that big track.
But Legs Benedict is right behind her.
Will she get that? Oh!
Dicey shoots for the low, and Star goes for the butt block. And we'll see if she stays. And it looks like she stepped out a little bit of bounds there, y'all. So they called Dicey on a cut there.
Oh man, this quarter looks like it's getting ready to wrap up. We're going to have to find out who the penalty queens are.
Looks like we called 11 Dicey on that cut we just talked about. And then 48 Legs Benedict also got called on a low block. So it's another double jammer down situation. So each team will skate with 1 blocker short. Dolly's going flying out of the track. And Mermaids gives a little battle cry as she dodges a hit from Mojo to make it through. Dolly slides through untouched.
Dolly sliding through like a hot knife cuts through butter.
I love those battle cries, y'all. Mermaids is notorious for some awesome faces and some great.
Last quarter of the first bout here, with Cupcakes with a commanding lead. Daisy Nix is the captain, sure to make a little bit of difference here for the Biohazard babes. Is she going to break through the pack and lead Dolly on the jam here? No, Dolly is fighting through the pack and she is loose. She is the top jammer tonight. Daisy's still fighting through that wall of blood red cupcakes. It is a dense pack of skaters here tonight. That was a hard-fought defense there for Dolly. She is through the pack for a full pack score.
And she calls it off with Nuke sneaking up right behind her.
All right, looks like we got Roby-Wan Kenobi there heading up defense for the Cupcakes, and Pandemonium heading up the defense there for the Biohazard Babes. Let's see who's going to hold them off. Once again, it is a dense pack of defense there tonight. Skater girls smacking in tight formation, and Dicey takes the lead. She's ready for Vegas, and she's ready for points. Oh, hard fall from Mermaids there. And she's a tough gal. That's what roller derby is all about, folks.
She'll give her battle cry and get back on that track ball.
That's right. You want to join these roller derby gals because they are a tough crew of team players.
And Dicey gets just past Mermaids to get that point. She also gets one for a jammer that she passes, and then she calls it off.
All right, Dicey, one of our more experienced skaters. Rack it up. 123 for the Cupcakes, 32 for the Biohazard Babes in the last quarter of the first bout at the Pasadena Convention Center here.
Now y'all, as derby girls, we're out here doing this for the sport, for our love of skating. We do it for the fishnets, we do it for the glitter and the face paint and makeup. But let's be honest, we also do it for the awesome pictures. So when you go to work on Monday and you see that new picture and you post it to your Facebook profile picture, everybody wants to know what you did this weekend. We couldn't do that without our awesome photographers. We've got Owen Fisher up here, where the girls are just coming in on the action. Owen takes some amazing derby photos. You can check him out on Instagram at photofish50. Brian Hart is always here taking pictures, documenting our fun. You can find him on Facebook. And we've got Scott McCord and Daniel Hopper in here tonight too, taking pictures. And it looks like Mojo's going to the box with blocking out a play.
My goodness, Mojo, you are quite the bad girl tonight. I'll bet she's one of our penalty queens. Got ourselves a timeout. I think the Biohazard Babes that are called a timeout. All right, folks. Gladiator Camp. You need to check them out. Camp Gladiator. Sorry, Camp Gladiator. Gladiator Camp is a little bit different. Camp Gladiator, a fantastic way for a whole body fitness experience. Prepped meals, fitness workouts. Bring your groups there, bring yourself. Check out Camp Gladiator. Some of our skaters use it.
And after you go to Camp Gladiator, you should stop by Small Cakes, Cupcake and Creamery to regain those calories that you just burned off. One of our great skaters here, Trainwrecks, is over at Small Cakes, and she makes some amazing custom cookies, and she can do them for anything you can imagine. So it looks like that fall didn't hurt Mermaids too much. She is back up and ready to roll. She is one tough cookie, and she's taking on Dolly B. Rock.
And we have Funky Monkey hitting up defense for the Biohazard Babes. Is she going to hold on? Dolly B. Rock.
Oh, Trauma gets Mermaids up there on the high rail, and Dolly is through the pack. And I believe it was Roby-Wan Kenobi that just knocked Mermaids into the inside, and she's going to push her way back up to the front there, and she's relying on her girls to play some offense and make some goals for her.
And here comes Dolly coming up from behind. She's quiet and deadly. Full pack score for the Cupcakes on that pass for Dolly.
Dolly's going to try to get it through, and then probably she calls it off just ahead of time to make make sure Mermaids doesn't score any points.
All right, only a few minutes left in this first bout. Last quarter. Blood fight for the Cupcakes. They have got to establish themselves for the league to continue if they want to make any kind of championship contention here this year.
For those of you who are just now rolling in for the Maidens and Queens game, if you're new to roller derby, make sure you're here right at the beginning of the game. We're going to do a demo jam to show you just the little basics, the nitty-gritty of roller derby, how it works, how you score points, what's up with this weird game that's basically football on wheels with a woman as the ball. Strongest pack is in their place.
It looks like we got ourselves a timeout.
Cupcakes are going to do some adjusting too, but they're going to do it with a timeout.
All right, timeout, folks.
Now I know we're towards the end of the game. We might start to see some of these ladies penalty out. You only get 6 penalties per game, and then you are ejected.
Mojo's been getting a lot of penalties. I wonder if she's getting a little close there. She's been quite the bad girl tonight.
She's been ejected a couple times lately on penalties, so we'll see if she can hang in there. Mojo is the glue that holds the Cupcakes together.
Don't forget to go check out the concessions booth out front there. They've got fantastic sandwiches and hot dogs. All you can ever want to drink up there. Mixed drinks, beer, Dr. Pepper. Johnny's favorite, Dr. Pepper.
And the Bio Babes have Wrecking Roll here in their box coaching them tonight. Wrecking Roll is a recently retired skater, primarily a jammer, but she can walk with the best of them. We're hoping that those babes can channel some of that Wrecking Roll energy in this last few minutes of this game.
And once again, Woody is loose in the forest. She is a wild animal on the prowl here, ready on the power jam.
Woody's going for the low, and that's the hardest place to get by, and she makes it thanks to her teammate, Roby-Wan Kenobi, holding her up. And Dolly is going to hold Legs Benedict back to control the pace of play. I tell you, when Dolly B. Rotten and Mojo are on you, you are in a bad way.
Dolly got Defense Player of the Year a couple of years ago, and she's shown that she still has that skill.
She's got the defense, but Dolly can work some beautiful offense too, which you just saw as she went up and cleared the inside and held it for Woody to get through. And the Babes are making some moves, and they stop Woody right there at the end of the jam from getting any points there. And it's 10 on the jam.
10 points on that jam.
And it looks like we've got a multiplayer block on number 17 for the Cupcakes.
Roby-Wan Kenobi, did you get a penalty? Hanging out with Darth Vader a little too often there. We're seeing her sit side. All right, we got Dicey rolling the dice here. She's getting held off by Izzy Dead, my favorite zombie double tap defense player there. That Walgreens is holding her off. Got a little bit of pack separation though. We're not going to let her through eventually now. Still that dense neon green. Whoa! Mojo! Slapping those cheeks on the track. Mermaids is in the lead, ready to rack up some points. Let's get those drums rolling up there for the Biohazard Babes, guys. She's your a stack of penalties on both sides.
We got a multiplayer block on number 82, Daisy Nukes. A back block on the Jammer, Mermaids. On the red team, we've got a cut on Dicey, which we knew was coming. And another blocker with a penalty.
So many penalties, the refs got a little bit of a mental workout here and had to take a timeout. They got to sort through this mess of penalties.
So not only are we going to have a double jammer down situation, which means both teams can drop the blocker, still field a jammer, because you can't do much with nobody out there to score. But it looks like there's going to be some more penalties, so it's going to be a small group out there on the track for this next jam, y'all.
It's going to be a thin, deep, high-scoring situation. Hey folks, check out the Southside Roller Derby merchandise booth up front. They got tank tops, t-shirts, koozies. When you get back to school or back to work on a Monday, you want to be extra cool and awesome. You only get to hang out at the cool kids table with a roller derby shirt. Anybody can wear a t-shirt, but only the cool, awesome kids have a roller derby shirt. That makes a statement. Check it out. Fantastic fashion for a great price.
Now let's see what these babes can do in this last minute and 30 seconds in the game. These Cupcakes are an older team. You've got quite a few experienced skaters on that team. These babes are one of the up-and-coming teams in the league. They've got so much heart, so many skaters that are there every single practice, learning all their footwork, and they are going to be the team to beat next year.
Jane, how you doing over there? All right, that's her birthday girl. She's awesome. Another year of awesome Jane. We love you.
And as you can see, that is indeed a thin pack, y'all. Both teams are down 2 blockers. So when you normally have 10 people out there, you've only got 6. So let's see if Dolly can get there. Dolly is already through. She's your lead jammer. And Pandemonium is trying to get past there. But Mojo and Roby are just giving it to her. Dolly hops through on a little mini defense jump there, and she gets some air.
Like to see that airborne commando action there around the corner, jumping through.
And Panda's coming up, and she's signaling to her girls to get some offense going, break up some people. And Mojo meets her at the rail and serves her up one.
Ooh, fantastic wall jam for the Mojo. Open it up for Dolly. It's like our penalty queen home. Whoa! Rolling it out.
Mojo and Roby Wananobi were working some awesome defense there, and Star said, I am going to break this up and just put one on her.
Only seconds left to go in the quarter.
With only 6 people in the jam, you'd think we couldn't get any penalties, but we'll see how it goes. Not always the case.
It's only 150 to 45. Come on, Daisy, you know you can do it.
Woody and Nukes are pumped up on the jammer line there. Let's see what they can do. Nukes is usually a really solid blocker, and she is pulling double duty for her team tonight. She is jamming and blocking. And when you are a double threat like that, you are just so valuable to your team. Nukes is her team captain this year as well.
And Woody is wild.
Woody's going to try to hit it.
Heck yeah! Sliced into that line of biohazard days.
Woody makes it through for all 4. Let's see if Nukes got any points before the call-off.
Woody goes through that pack in style. I love to watch in action.
Nukes was able to sneak in 1 point before Woody could call it off.
All right, now we got to see, are there any penalties? It looks like it's called it. All
The game
right.
is caught. The winners are your Cutthroat Cupcakes, y'all.
The Cutthroat Cupcakes, winners for the first bout. This evening at the Pasadena Convention Center with the Southside Roller Derby.
So we invite y'all to come on down to the track after every game. The skaters make a lap and they do high fives all around. So this is the one time we do it. Curl the whistle and you go out there. Remember, this is not a real jam. This is a drill. Do not hit one another, please. So do we have anybody that is just now coming in and didn't catch this part of the first game? It's your first roller derby bout.
Any first timers here need to learn a little little bit.
All right, so we're gonna go straight anyway. You're not very loud, so we're gonna need you to up the enthusiasm. All right, so roller derby, quick and dirty right here. Each team you're gonna see out there can field up to 5 team members on the track at a time. You've got 2 ladies in the back here. These are your jammers. You've got Dictator in the blue and Punisher in the orange. They are the ones with the stars on their helmets. You can only score points if you are the jammer. Now the other ladies we've got up here, these are your blockers. So each team can field 3 blockers plus a pivot. And what these blockers are trying to do is stop the other jammer from getting through and at the same time make holes for their jammer. So why don't we go ahead and blow a whistle and just do a quick run through here. So they take off. You don't score any points on this first jam. You have to make it through. And what do you know? Punisher of the Maidens of Malice has made it through and she is your lead jammer. Now, Dictator is hot on her heels. Punisher is coming around, and that maiden wall is lined up and ready to make some holes for her. Every time she passes the hips of one of the Queens of Chaos, she gets a point. So, Punisher got 4 points by passing that group. Now, you can only call the jam off if you are the lead jammer. So, Punisher could call it off if she thought somebody else was going to get, if Tater was going to get some points. Or she just didn't want to push on that wall anymore. If she doesn't call it off, you go for the full minute and then you restart and do it again. So that's the basics. Let's get ready for some roller derby.
All right, let's get the official real jamming action going, folks.
Gear adjustments somewhere. Everybody has to be super safe, so all of these ladies are wearing helmets, mouth guards, wrist guards, elbow pads, knee pads, and they've got their skates on, of course. But you know those toe socks can come loose. You don't want that happening. It can send you flying flat on your face. So everything needs to be tightened up and buttoned down before this game can get rolling.
All right, first jam, we got Lola Cho and the Punisher on the jam. Looks like Punisher's having a hard time fighting her way past the skate charmer. Getting stuffed at the rail, and Lola is loose! She's crashed out of Detroit. She's crashed out of the pack. Lola Chola's lead jam for the Queens of Chaos on the first jam of the second bout at the Pasadena Convention Center. She is ready to start racking up the points and taking the lead. Oh, sliding through on the flank there. This is a tight defense to start out. Looks like we might have got ourselves a full game score.
And Skate Charmers hold the Punisher back there against the play. Skate is one of our more experienced skaters, and she just on her own is a force to be reckoned with.
All right, looks like we got first blood is taken by the Queens of Chaos on jam number 1.
Ooh, and we've got Lola Chola, the jammer for the Queens, is in the box on a low block. So that is KJ, Violent Viking. Oh, we've got a challenge. Looks like the Queens are challenging Lola's low block. So we'll take a minute while they discuss this and get back to you.
All right, got ourselves a little timeout for a challenge on that penalty. Also give you time to contemplate things like, hey, maybe check out that merchandise booth up front. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. Johnny Pepper pointed that out to me. Nothing would make a more fantastic Mother's Day present than an awesome roller derby shirt. You can make her the coolest mom on the block.
Another awesome option for mom, a Yeti full of booze. My mom may not like it, but hey, most moms would, I think. So go check it out. There's just a few more tickets for that elite raffle. It's got Yeti cooler, Arctic tumblers, single malt scotch, absinthe, vodka. We've got 8 trips through St. Arnold's Brewery. We've got a $50 gift certificate to Backfish Brewing. Tons more options. So go check that out. $10 a ticket, 3 for $25, and we are drawing that prize well buy a ticket.
You want to be here for that portable party pack, a whole fantastic Yeti cooler full of fantastic stuff to drink. That is some major party action, and you'll be supporting the Southside Roller Derby when they're on the road traveling against other teams from other states. A fantastic chance for you to support some fantastic gals and win a cool-ass prize.
So while we're taking a break here, let me explain a little bit about what might be coming up. When you've got a jammer that's down, anytime somebody penalties in roller derby, in flat track, you get to keep skating. In bank track, you have to sit the next jam for the entire jam. So when you're jammer, your only scoreboard point scorer is the one who is in the box. That's called a power jam for the other team because they're the only ones that can score points. So if this challenge is overturned and the penalty stands, so if Lola Chola stays in the box, the Maidens will field the only jammer and they will be the only ones who can make points on this next jam. That's why these challenges are so important. If they're used properly, they can be game changers. Now if that challenge is overturned and she stays in the box, the Queens of Chaos will lose one of their timeouts for this half. If they win the challenge and the penalty is overturned, Lola gets to leave the box, no penalty is signed, and the Maidens or the Queens will keep both their challenge and timeout. Roller derby action is inspiring you to get in shape, go visit our awesome friends over at Proven. They can help you with any sort of issues you got going on. If you're looking for some supplements or you just want something to help you get back on your diet track, they can help you out over at Proven. And then take up your workout game. Go visit our friends at Camp
Gladiator.
Kimberly Medina over there can hook you up with a free 4 weeks of Camp Gladiator. They're all over the area. They're in Pearland, Deer Park, Brentwood, Leaf City, Houston. Go check them out. Talk to Kimberly at Camp Gladiator.
The penalty was upheld, so looks like we got ourselves a power jam with the Viking on the jam. She is sharpening that battle axe and ready to draw some blood for the first time.
Oh, and she just barely sneaks past Skate Charmer.
Already she has broken through the lines. She is sailing to shores near you. Here comes the Violent Viking.
Oh, and she sneaks by on the high side and gets past most of them, but it's one-on-one against Skate, and Skate Charmer has to let her go because she's out of play.
The pride of Norway is not going to let this power jam go to waste. She already has a full pack score.
Now, when you see that what Skate Charmer just did in that last pass, where she turned around and put her hands up, the reason for that is because in roller derby, the pack is made up of where most of the blockers are. And if you get too far away from that pack, you are not allowed to hit the jammer or you'll get the penalty. So to avoid that penalty, Skate Charmer put her arms up and let her go by like a responsible dirt girl.
60 seconds to glory. We got, 13 points on the power jam. That was one deadly blow from the Violent Viking. Conan could not have survived that swing from the axe. 13 points and one jam for the Maidens of Malice. Oh, but the lunatic got a double penalty. She used to be my favorite good girl, now she's back to being a bad girl.
We have a foot race, folks. We've got two of our fastest, most powerful skaters. You can see the quads that these ladies have built for skating on this big track. And Dictator is going to try to get through and haul it off before Punisher can get any points. And it looks like Tater got 2 points before she had to call it off because Punisher was hot on her heels.
Fantastic skill in that jam actually from the Tater. It's really hard to score points when the jammers are that close. Tater Here's one of our top jammers. She can take a few points out of a no-win situation just like that. We have a jammer fight? Oh, there we go. The jammers are facing off against each other. Viking versus the Chola. And Lola! Lola! She is out on the lead jam here for the Queens of Chaos. She wants to make up for that 13 points. Can't let that go unanswered. Through the pack she goes. Calls it off. Stiffing the Maidens of points. This is just about going to even it up, folks. It is now 11 to 13. I love these close matches. This is going to be a good fight, folks. Queens of Chaos versus the Maidens of Chaos. Oh, Booty Vicious got a penalty here for stopping. My favorite penalty. Booty, you're not allowed to stop on the track. The bank track is meant for high-speed action. Looks like we got Dictator getting knocked around there by Crash and Burn. But she still managed to break it through for a lead jam for the Queens of Chaos. With the Punisher.
Punisher pulls out some fancy footwork on the inside of Booty there. Jump right back into play.
Let's see if Dictator was able to keep the Punisher from getting points. Oh, man, Crash and Burn got a low blow.
A low block. Come on now, that's a low block. The low blocks are when there are certain legal hitting zones in roller derby. You cannot hit a derby ball below the knees or at the knees. You gotta protect those knees. And so when you take somebody out below the knees, they hit you with a low block.
All right, we're getting Viking versus the Troll on the jam here as Pistol Hip's going to hold her off. She is heading up defense to the Queens and she's out.
And Booty does some awesome offense and just lays out Pistol Hips. Viking is out. Lola is hot on the jam.
Fantastic assist from Booty Vicious.
And Viking calls go. Get some offense moving in. Effective. She slides by on that line with some awesome offense from Ankle Biter clearing that inside lane.
Fantastic coordination between Ankle Biter and the Violent Viking for a full pack score. And now we got ourselves, we got the Dictator versus Punisher once again. Oh, it looks like it's a hot foot race once again. Will Dictator be able to eke a few points out of here? She got one unanswered point off that foot race.
And we've got a cut on Punisher, number 111. So it will be a power jam for the Queen of Chaos, and it looks like Lola Chola is stepping up to the line to take that power jam.
All right, Lola, it is 18 to 12. Advantage for the Maidens, but we got Lola Chola on the power jam. I think it's time for a swing of the pendulum for League to go to the Queens of Chaos here in this power jam.
And Kate, Violent Viking is picking up some serious defense against Lola Chola man on man, with Booty Vicious stepping in to fill that gap.
They are totally stuffing Lola Chola in this power jam. This is fantastic defense from the Queens of Chaos. Sorry, Maidens of Malice.
Oh, we have a hard hit taking down Pistol Hip.
Finally, Lola is loose. I think she lost about half her jam time on this power.
And we've got one of our newer skaters in there for the Maidens of Malice. Blankenbank is in there trying to help her team out and get some good defense work going. And Lola Chola calls off the jam.
That was fantastic defense work, gals. That's how it's done.
I believe they held Lola to 3 points. And we've got a cut on 1025 Verde, which is Lake and Bay.
Lola is a fantastic jammer, and they held her to 3 points. Fantastic job.
Holding any power jam to 3 points is something impressive. But those Maidens of Malice holding Lola Chola, one of the best jammers in the league.
Maybe that's why the Maidens are undefeated so far.
Yes, so, and I
got her war face on and she is ready to go to battle here.
She is sneaking through. She can hide, dipping low, and she makes it through the pack ahead of Dictator.
Too close to call. She calls out that jam.
Punisher got 5 points on that jam. Not only did she get the 4 for passing all the blockers, you also get 1 point if you pass the opposing team's jammer. Doesn't happen a lot of times since you're both racing around the track, but that extra point feels real good as a jammer. And KJ, Violent Viking, sneaks out as your lead jammer, and she looks pretty happy about it.
All right, she is the pride of Norway here, swinging around the Violent Viking.
Oh, and Crash slides up to the high side and takes out the jammer for the Queens of Chaos, Annie Chokehold.
Oh!
And Medusa Murphy takes out Violent Viking, sending her to the inside line.
It wasn't a smooth move, but it was an effective move from Medusa Murphy there.
And I'm hearing penalties being dropped left and right by these refs, so we'll see what kind of pack we're looking at next up.
I'm kind of sensing that myself. 3 points we got. The Maidens are extending that lead.
All right, for the Maidens, number 101, we've got an above the shoulders and an arms for the Queen.
Order reaction. Start her out right with extra awesome team building sport. Roller derby.
I read an article the other day that actually said roller derby is the new yoga. It is the new stress relief. Come out, hit some girls. Makes you feel pretty darn big though.
All right, it's time for some track smacking action. Second quarter with the undefeated Maidens of Malice.
And we've got Punisher and Dictator up on the line to jam there. Punisher is trying to push her way through, and Dictator just slides by Crash and we've got a foot race, y'all.
Holy smokes, it's a close race. Let's see if Dictator can squeak out a couple of points again like she did the last time. Oh, got stuffed by Lunatic at the rail.
And it's a wash, no points awarded.
Skate Charmers are bad, girl.
What was that penalty we got for Skate Charmer?
Stopping.
Oh, stop it. Yep, this is a fast-paced game, y'all. We don't let any stopping on the track. Just gotta keep that pace up and keep moving.
Keep moving fast like the Violent Viking is on here. Lead jam for the Maidens of Malice. She's got her axe sharpened. She is ready to slice through the pack.
Oh, and
Oh!
KJ, Violent Viking makes it through on the high side.
Juked it around the train wrecks.
A full pack score before Lola Chola can get through.
Skilled jamming by the captains of the Maidens of Malice.
And we've got a low block on 629, Crash and Burn of the Maidens of Malice. And I believe Shadow Ref might have one over in the corner to call.
Here we go with the Dictator and the Punisher. They all go down like dominoes, but here we go. Once again, here's a foot race. These two end up in races every time. Let's see if Dictator can pull it off. Holy smoke, she did it this time.
She slides through, and let's see how many she got before she called it.
She got 2 points, they called it.
2 points for the Queen of Chaos.
That's right. Dictator squeaking out 2 points at a time on these high-speed foot races here.
We've got Lunatic, number 2626, in the box for a low block.
Lunatic, another penalty. I thought you were a good girl. How have you changed? All right, there's a dense pack in the road fight through and oh!
Violent Viking almost made her way through just as Medusa Murphy came along and knocked her off. Annie Chokley takes a stab at it, but she slides right by.
And the captains of the Maidens of Malice is once again lead jam.
Crash and Burn are putting up some good defense against Dictator, along with the help of Booty Vicious.
They are indeed. That was fantastic. Coordinated defense from those two. Ankle Biters actually turned out to be quite a defense player this year.
She has really stepped up. Her team has suffered some injuries this year, and Ankle Biter has definitely stepped into a leadership role and developed into an astounding blocker. And they're creeping along, playing a little game of cat and mouse, and then Violent Viking calls the jam. So you can see these ladies hustling up to the box. They've got a maximum of 30 seconds between that jam. If you don't make it to the box in 30 seconds, you aren't stable.
It is only 34-20 advantage to the Maidens of Mouse, but you saw how fast the pendulum can swing from one power jam, so it's still anybody's game.
It's true, we've seen women get 15, I think I've even seen get 21 power jams, so this is truly a one-jam.
That is a tight defense there.
Oh, and Lola Trolla stays through on the
Lola breaks
inside.
loose.
The Punisher, yet again, caught on her tail.
This has been high-speed jammer action football almost every jam. You see Lola can squeeze.
Oh!
Oh!
And Lola smashes into the back of that Maiden's wall and goes down.
Taken down by Ankle Biter and Crash and Burn.
And Punisher ends up getting 1 point before calling the game. And it looks like Lola Chola is going to be in the box for that one. It's a back block for Lola Chola. And failure to reform on 74 State Charmer for the Maidens. I've got a penalty on 629 Crash and Burn. Failure to reform 12. To explain what failure to reform is, you got your pack at halftime of this game.
Missed out on your big chance for that portable party in a Yeti cooler.
And we've got quite a penalty list on this one. Looks like we had 4 penalties. I only see Crash and Burn on the side of the Maidens, so she may have had 2 there.
Oh, this is going to be bad for the Queens of Chaos. They got a thin defense. It's a power jam advantage to the Maidens of Malice.
So it looks like the Queens of Chaos did lose that challenge on Lola Chola's penalty.
Still putting up a stout defense. Wow. It took a long time for the Violent Viking to break loose in that pack.
Violent Viking makes it through, and the Queens of Chaos are making her work for every single one of these points. You're looking at some hard hitting here. When you've got a power jam, if your jammer is the one that's out there, you want that play to go as slow as possible. That's why you're trying to slow that part down so that it makes it easier on the jammer to make it around. But those Queens of Chaos are some strong defenders, and they are pushing that front wall faster and faster, making Violent Viking work for every single one of these points.
He's only got 60 seconds, and it just ran out.
And it looks like AJ got 5 on that one. We have a penalty on 101, failure to reform for the Maidens of Malice, and number 40, a multiplayer block for the Queens of Chaos. So that multiplayer block is going to be on Pistol Hits, and the failure to reform is on Booty Vicious.
Once again, it is Lola versus the Punisher. Oh,
There's a
Punisher.
up there.
Fantastic defense from the Skate Charmer. One of our veteran players here, many years.
Now, Booty Vicious is in the box right now, and I tell you, she is one of those skaters. She looks small, but that girl packs a punch. She is a blocker that will explode on you and make you wish you never crossed her path. And it looks like we've got 111 Punisher going into the box for a low block. That's going to be your jammer for the Maidens of Malice. The power jam for the Queens of Chaos.
Dictator is up for the Power Jam. It's time to impress the people. Stuffed by the vacuum, but she is out. The Dictator is coming to a town near you, and she is ready to score some points here. Extend that lead.
Oh, Chaos are doing a great job of keeping this low. But Crash and Burn is able to stuff Dictator to the center of the chest. But she pushes through and moves on.
That was one after the other. Ankle biter stopped her first.
Oh, an ankle biter scares her off the track again, and she is killing it. That's that awesome
Double time knocked off the track by the ankle biter. She is really kicking it on the defense tonight.
I'm telling you, ankle biter is in one of her first seasons. This is probably her second season. She's winded out there, but that girl is not giving up. She is taking a serious leadership role on this Maidens and Malice championship women team. And it looks like Dictator ended up in the box on that jam. So, Punisher is going to be taking a Power Jam.
Uh-oh, Dictator is a bad girl.
Oh, and we've got an arms call on 627, which is ankle biter. I'm sure she's enjoying her break in the box right now. And looks like Dictator actually got 2 or 3 penalties in that jam, y'all. She got a low block and 2 arms calls. You only get 6 penalties in one game. So she got half of her 6 penalties in that one jam. That could be a game changer.
All right, we got the Punisher loose on the streets. She is out for vengeance. She is out for blood. The Maidens of Malice need to rack up some points and extend that lead.
And that looks like a painful pile up there. But everybody's up and moving again. Looks like Booty Vicious may have taken a hard ball to a leg. Punisher's coming around on the scoring pass, and Lunar tries to shove her through for some points, but she ends up just hurtling over one of the Queens of Chaos.
Knocked out by Rainbow Rebel, one of our newer skaters. That was a good knock the jammer out of the field move.
And it looks like time runs out on the clock, with Punisher getting 9 points on that jam. Very solid jam from Punisher.
Damaging jam there by the Maidens, 49-31.
And it looks like we got some penalties again for the blue team, number 40. We've got blocking out of play. And for the gray team, 101.
Booty Vicious is turning into a bad girl tonight here.
We got a low block on Booty Vicious.
We got city action in the Detroit. Lola Choa on the prowl behind the Violet Becky. And it's a jammer race. Caught on her tail. How is she going to call it? Is she going to call it off? Or
Lola Choa is aiming on her. So CJ turns around and taunts her.
Too dang close.
Violet Viking and Lola Choa skate together on our travel team. That just shows you a little bit about that bond that you build when you're skating on these teams and traveling together. You're getting along and having a great time no matter who you're skating with.
Oh, penalty from Trainwrecks.
Number 549 is Trainwrecks with a cut penalty. That means she went off the track and stepped back on in front of one of those Maidens of Malice that she had not passed. So you get a cut when you do that.
And guess what time it is? It's halftime.
It's halftime.
Pasadena Convention Center. Let's get the smacking on. Dictator and the Punisher. Up against Ankle Biter and the Skate Charmer.
And it looks like the Queen's Chaos are down one blocker to start this first jam of the second half. Trainer is in the box right now. And Dictator makes it out as her lead jammer.
Punisher getting held on by the skate charmer Medusa Murphy. Stuffed for the longest time. Fantastic defense by the Queens of Chaos there.
And for those of you that haven't been following along all season, this game is super important to the Queens of Chaos. The Maidens are undefeated, so they are already heading to the champs. This game is just the icing on the cake for them to hopefully retain that undefeated season. But if the Queens of Chaos win this game, I believe that puts them in the champs as well. If they lose, there's a three-way tie for second place, with all teams being at 1 win and 2 losses.
Lola Choga, she's got a Viking on her tail, too close to call.
And Lola returns that favorite of Viking earlier, where Viking teased her a little bit. Lola gets her back. And we got a low block on 629.
627, ankle biter.
627, sorry, not 629. Ankle biter with the low block.
All right, we got Lunatic and Skate Charmer heading up the defense here. Who's going to break through first? Dictator! She is lead jammer for the Queens of Chaos.
And that was some smart jamming by Punisher, if you missed it. One of the nuances of roller derby. If you are a jammer and you go off the track and you cut someone, but you fall onto the track, if you stand up, you get the cut. If you crawl back off the track and you're set, you do not. So Punisher avoided a cut that way, and she is free of the pack and coming up on turn 3.
We got Dictator, got a full pack score already. Let's see if she can speed some more points out before the Punisher comes up on her tail. Double pack score for the Dictator, oppressing a town near you.
The Queens of Chaos are picking up some ground here. It looks like the Maidens of Malice are at 49, with the Queens at 44. We've got Lunatic in the box, 2626, with a low block.
Lunatic, what happened to you? You turned back into the bad girl. Oh no. This is anybody's game, 49 to 44.
Oh, we have got a fullback pile up there in turn 1.
Hard smack from Lola, ankle biter.
And Violent Viking somehow made it through all of that chaos for your lead champ. Lola Chola getting served into the inside by Crash and Burn.
627 and 629 are doing the double team.
Crash is serving up some offense while staying prepared to hold Lola Chola back on track for the defense. And Lola tries to sneak by Crash on the inside, but that just ain't happening.
Lola getting stuffed left and right by Crash and Burn.
Crash and Burn is one of our veteran blockers, another one of our elite travel team members, and I tell you, it is hard to get past that goose.
Fantastic coordinated defense action from Ankle Biter and Crash and Burn. They held the line almost the whole game.
It looks like AJ thought she was getting 8, but she was blessed with an extra point and got 9 points on that jam. That's a solid jam for Violent Viking.
Back to 58 to 44. Advantage to the Maidens of Malice.
You hear a lot of talk on this roller derby track. So much of your defense depends on talking to the ladies around you. You'll hear them yell, "Hi, hi, hi." That means that the jammer is moving to the higher side of the track. Low, obviously, means lower side of the track. Same thing for outside.
There's been some fantastic coordinated defense action by the Maidens of Mouse.
And Punisher there at the end joined her team and played a little defense instead of pushing on that pack to go around again.
But watch out. She's sharpening her axe. We got the Violet Viking up on the jam for the Maidens of Mouse. Versus Annie Chokley.
Looks like we had a clean jam there. We've got 4 blockers on both sides and a jammer for both sides as well. Annie Chokley's not a regular jammer. She's having to step in and do double duty as well. Having that commitment to the team and putting the team first is what you really need to succeed as a successful roller derby player. And Annie is nothing but a team player. She is amazing to have on your side.
All right, and Annie is loose.
And it looks like someone may have tried to push KJ. I'm not sure if it was the back or down, but she went sailing down off the floor there.
Annie Chokley, this is your time to shine. You are loose on the jam. This is almost like a power jam for you right now. Go for it.
Violet Viking is joining the ranks of her team to play defense and hold Annie Chokley. And it looks like
Defense by the jammer.
Violet Viking is holding Annie off. And the great thing about jammer-on-jammer contact is that you can do that all the way around the track. There is no out of play for jammer-on-jammer contact. Looks like we've got a penalty for above the shoulders on blue 31.
Lola Chola.
Lola Chola's been knocking some ladies in the head.
Oops, looks like we got ourselves a timeout, folks. A little bit of a break. A pause for everyone to think about things. Maybe you should think about getting yourself a roller derby t-shirt for Mother's Day. Hey, you should get Jane a roller derby t-shirt over there for her birthday. She needs to be extra awesome tomorrow for Mother's Day.
Another awesome idea for Mother's Day, and something that quite a few of these ladies I'm sure will make use of in the coming week. One of our sponsors, RW Holistic Health. Ross Weaver is a massage therapist, and that man can work wonders. If you've got an injury, he'll get you back in action. If you've got problems with tight muscles, go see Ross at RW Holistic Health, and he will take care of you.
And train wrecks out there. Her specialty is cupcakes and cookies. Small cake cupcakery. Trainwreck's is her gal there. She can set mom up for Mother's Day with a fantastic spread of tasty sweets. All right, power jam for the Maidens of the flag. Oh, no, hold on, we got Dictator up there. A little late to the party, but she's here.
The queens are down a blocker, as you can see. Lola Chola is in the box there for that above the shoulders penalty. Oh, it looks like Dictator slides by, just barely missing the hit from Punisher. So Punisher's going to try to chase her down.
And once again, it is a close race with the Dictator. Can she pull it off one more time? Just getting a couple of points.
And it looks like Dictator got 1 point before she called it off. Punisher was right on her tail, so she knew she had to hit that point and call it off, which is what she did. One thing I want y'all to notice is the number of girls sitting on the bench. We've got 2 women on the bench for each team at a time. That means you're skating 3 or so in a row at least. These are some awesome athletes. This sport will get you in shape. So if you're looking for something different to try, come try roller derby. We've got a vocal jam going on here.
And here comes the Violet Viking with Lola Chola hot on her tail.
And it looks like Violet Viking takes that 1 point and calls it off.
We're getting a lot of jammer-on-jammer action here tonight in this bout.
Well, that's what happens when you've got jammers like Violet Viking and Punisher, who are awesome blockers as well. They can take you out either way. Then you give them the speed to jam, and you can expect some really good jammer-on-jammer competition there.
right, we got the Punisher versus Medusa Murphy. I think this is the first time I've seen Medusa on the jam tonight.
It's another example of stepping up when your team needs you. Jamming like that back to back is exhausting. And so you might call on a teammate that's not usually a jammer, and you'd be surprised at what they can do. When you know how a defensive pack works, you can usually sneak through them because you know their secrets. So let's see what Medusa can pull off tonight. Let's hear it for her, y'all. Cheer for Medusa, get her through this wall.
Medusa Murphy on the jam for the first time tonight.
Oh, and Punisher makes it through that. That was a big stop up there, and she just pushed her way right through.
Punisher, she is vengeance on the track. She has taken it to the streets. She's got a full pack score already for the Maidens of Malice. Oh, late blow from Rainbow Rebel.
10:25 and above the shoulders.
Well, looks like we've got ourselves a quarter break. All right, folks, got ourselves another pause here. That was the end of the third quarter. All right, we're ready to go here. The last quarter of the second bout.
We're going to start it off with one maiden in the box. That's Lincoln Bay with an above the shoulders penalty.
Oh, Lincoln Bay, our newest skater, got herself a penalty. Well, you got to start it off somehow, Lincoln Bay.
So Lincoln Bay is not an official maiden. She is alting in the maidens. We have a couple of injured maidens down. So what we do when we've got a skater down, we take our newest skaters who are ready to be drafted but have not yet been drafted, and we sub them into a team. And they come out here from right face on and take on this team as though they're vets. And we certainly appreciate them coming in like that. And KJ, a Violet Viking, is out as your lead jammer.
It's the pride of Norway swinging around for the Maidens of Malice here.
Dictator is up against a serious wall with Lunatic and Crash and Burn, but she makes it through, and so does Violet Viking. And Viking is going to try to push it to catch her and get Dictator's point.
Wants to get that last point. Oh, no, call it off. Dictator was too dang fast for her.
Dictator has some very fancy feet. She is a former figure skater, so she can do some things on those skates that I have never seen anyone else do.
She is fun to watch in practice. I love that figure skating action on roller skates.
Oh, we got some good penalties in here. Blue, 549. Trainwrecks, I believe, has a double penalty. That's failure to reform in arms. KJ, Violet Viking, gets sniped on her way into the box. Lunatic with the low block. And Ankle Biter with failure to reform.
Yes, the Violet Viking gets the award for ballet school dropout tonight. Here we go. It is Lola Chola on lead for the Queens of Chaos. She is ready, blood. She is ready to make up some difference here.
So Booty Vicious and Crash and Burn are the only two maiden skaters in here, and they are trying to hold it down for everyone.
Extra thin defense there, and Lola maximized that.
Lola Chola makes it through the pack and calls it off before Pusher could get it. But it's not without getting an arms penalty. Lola Chola is back in the box and delivers a power jam.
Oh no! Power jam and vintage for the Maidens.
When you're getting this close in the score, a power jam can absolutely change the game. So let's see what KJ can do with this, y'all. Cheer her on and see how many points she can get on this.
Triple teamed by Skate Charmer, Medusa Murphy, and Pistol Hips.
And those queens are doing an awesome job of waterfalling. What waterfalling is when a skater passes you, when that jammer passes you, if another one of your skaters up ahead hits her and holds her, Violent Viking has to do as little work as possible to get those points. Looks like Crash and Burn has got Trainwrecks pinned up against the rail though, but Trainwrecks is not one to take things lying down, and she pushed her way through.
Alright, it's 77-49. Advantage to the Maidens. We've got Dictator and the Punisher up on the jam. With Skate Charmer heading up defense for the Queens. And Ankle Biter heading up defense for the Maidens. That is one dense pack. It's like trying to fight through peanut butter out there.
Ankle Biter shoots.
Nice hit from Ankle Biter, and not quite enough to get her out of there. The Dictator is on the lead jab for the Queens. Let's see if she can press that town near you and rack up some points and make up some difference here. It's time to get working with the Dictator.
Ankle Biter is doing some awesome defense out there, and we're seeing some great front defense from one of our newer skaters, Rainbow Rebel. She is up there doing some turnaround. Oh, we got some jammer on jammer action here.
The Punisher, she just likes to on the hurt. She was smacking the other jammer. Jammer defense.
We've got Gray, 627 Ankle Biter with an arms penalty. Blue 300 Dictator with a cut. That's your jammer, so you're looking at a power jam again for the Maidens. And Blue 421, which is Rainbow Rebel with blocking out of play.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, we gotta sell the challenge, it looks like.
It looks like the Queens might be challenging penalty. If I had to guess, I'm gonna guess it's Dictator's cut penalty. Usually when you challenge, you only get 2 per game, so you want to make them count. Otherwise, you're gonna lose your timeout and your challenge. So when you challenge a blocker penalty, best case scenario, you get a blocker back. When you challenge a jammer penalty, you get a jammer back. So those 2 things make all the difference in the world.
Well, that was a quick resolution here. We're back on the track.
And it looks like there were no changes to the penalties called. So Violent Viking will be jamming a power jam for the Maidens balance.
And this is gonna hurt. We got a thin defense on the Queens side. Power jam against the Maidens.
And Violent Viking is juking left and right. Those Queens of Chaos are skating past them.
Almost held up by pistol hits, but the Viking is loose and sailing to shores near you. She's got her sails unfurled, and she's ready to pillage your town.
And Crash and Burn came in and swept off a couple of those Queens, so they had to slow down and play on the back wall.
Pistol hips and skate charmer trying to fight to hold that Viking off. Oh! Just slip it around the flank there.
It looks like Gray 127 Violent Viking got it backlocked ×2. That's 2 penalties in 1 jam. And Blue Lola Chola got it above the shoulders. That means she clocked one of the other skaters right in the noggin.
Holy smokes, ring that bell. We got a power jam with the Dictator up on the jam. She used that brace to get another count. Getting stuffed at the rail by an Ankle Biter.
Now that last power jam that the Maidens had, they held Queen's jammer to 3 points. So let's see what they can do here against Dictator.
Defense is spread thin. Jammed at the rail. Oh, man, Crash and Burn. And triple
Punisher takes Dictator out on that inside line.
No, that was Ankle Biter once again. Ankle Fighter is kicking it on defense.
Showing defense.
Looks like Dictator got a full pack score, but man, that was a hard fight for that.
You know they made her work. When a power jam gets called off, that means that jammer is gassed.
She is worn out.
Those maidens gave her a fight. Ooh, we got a full box there for the maidens. 629 ankle biter with blocking out of play. 627 crash and burn with arms. And 101 Booty Vicious is above the shoulder.
Holy smokes! That is a big back here. I think we got ourselves a timeout there.
Now in this situation, you've got 3 blockers down. You have to field at least 2 blockers. So the skater who got the last penalty is what's called a must skate. So no matter how tired they are, that person must skate in this upcoming jam.
This might be a damaging jam for the Queens. Let's see if they can make up some difference here.
Now the Queens really need to get this win if they want to solidify that place in the championship. If they don't win this game, they are in a 3-way tie for second place.
Looks like we got a 23-point difference, but they just might get it here. Nope, we had a power jam.
But with just under 2 minutes, there's a good chance that these maidens might hang on to this undefeated season, y'all. We're not counting it yet. Oh, and I see sitting on the penalty box there that our dear Booty Vicious is no longer wearing her helmet. That tells me that Booty Vicious has gotten 6 penalties and she is officially ejected from the game.
I was wondering, she was certainly racking up those penalties early in the game. Whoa!
Oh,
Dictator knocks out the Viking.
Huge pile up there on turn 3 and 4. There's some great defense being played up there by some skaters that, oh man, they almost look like they're dancing over there with each other.
Well, that was the second knockout for Dictator on the Viking there. Uh-oh. For a moment there, I thought she'd get her arm hurt.
There were a few crazy things that happened in that jam. We'll see if there's any penalties called. I see ankle biter reporting in the box. We'll see what she got called with. Oh, ankle biter was the must skate from the last jam. Thank you, Evil Eye Katie. She was the 3rd blocker to get a penalty from that last jam, so she will sit her penalty in this jam. Looks like we've got a couple of penalties out there. Dictator, 300, got it above the shoulders, I believe. And 31, Lola Chola as the jammer got stopping on the track.
All right,
So
we
this
got
is
some power jam here.
power jam for the Maidens of Malice. With this jam, they can solidify their win and their undefeated season. Now, what they're screaming about, if you're the team in the lead, you cannot get a penalty in the last jam, or there will be another jam. So what Punisher is trying to do is get through the pack and then call off the jam to end the game with none of her team members getting a penalty. We'll see if that happens.
Knockout last minute by Skate Charmer. Time to call it off. Let's see if we can wrap it up.
Punisher calls it off, getting 4 points in that jam. Let's see if there were any penalties that are going to require a penalty jam.
This could be the moment for the Maidens of Balance to cement an undefeated record.
They have been working for this undefeated season so hard. The Maidens of Malice have literally come from the bottom 2 and risen up in this one season. Either way, they're going to championships, but this game was all about that undefeated